Intentionally intentional. Hey, main friends, I have a recommendation for you. That is, if you're just sick and tired of fear dictating and consuming your entire life, and fear of making decisions because you just don't know if you're going to actually hit your mark or whatever, so you just don't do it at all, and then you kind of stay stuck in the same place year after year, totally frustrated. Self esteem takes a hit, you got no confidence, all these kinds of things. Ask me how I know. I've been there before, and you know what? That's still a battle that exists in my life, and it'll probably never completely go away. But one thing I've gotten great at is never, I shouldn't say never, but usually not allowing my fears, my shynesses, and overall negative self talk to keep me back from something that I feel is important. So, stick around. I'll keep this short. I might share something with you that helps you get over something that is keeping you back on whatever it might be, a health goal, a financial goal, a family goal, a cause your heart bleeds to be able to make a bigger impact for, a bigger contribution. Just maybe I might share something that might help you. So stick around. All right. So here's the formula for success. How cliche does that sound? But here, this will help. Okay, number one, you make a decision. What the flip do you want to do? Number two, you tell the entire friggin' planet. And number three, you figure it out. Oh my god, I thought this was going to be the third, this was going to be the figuring out. No, it's not. This isn't the figuring out video. This is the, exactly what I said, the formula for success and how to quash your fears. You're still going to be fearful. Everyone's fearful. The most successful people in the world, people that have overcome the most unbelievable crap that you cannot even pop. People with bigger problems than you, the ones that overcome that stuff and create success, they've all got their insecurities and fears just like you do. So what's the big difference between them and you and sometimes me and whoever? What's the big difference? They flip and do it anyway, that formula for success. They're scared, they're insecure, they're, oh my god. But they make a decision, they tell the world, and they figure it out. So, telling the world. Why are you afraid to tell people what your decisions are? You want to get healthy, you want to lose weight, you want to do better for your family financially, you want to fire your boss, you want to live in freedom, you want to go on this vacation, treat your family, you want to make ends meet, you want to do better than make ends meet, you want to be able, you got this charitable cause your heart bleeds for, you just got to do more and contribute more, philanthropist heart, whatever it is. What is your decision? What is it? Now, go tell the world, tell the entire freaking world what you're going to do. Most of you are going to drop out at this point. A lot of you got great ideas, great dreams, great things you want to do. But then most of you are not going to tell the world because you're afraid. It's like, well, if I tell the world and I don't hit my mark, and I'm going to feel so stupid, my ego is going to take a hit. First of all, get out of the business of protecting your ego from hurting, because that'll kill you. I mean, that'll rip you off, and it'll rip off every person you could have impacted. So don't make it about your ego, because you're ripping everybody else off. Just want to let you know. Okay, so maybe you have a history of not seeing stuff through, procrastinating. When the going gets tough, you quit instead of figuring it out. That's your past. You've changed your mind before. Therefore, you've proven you can change your mind again. So draw a line in the sand and change your mind. Say, I'm going to see it through this time, so I have no reason to be afraid. And even if I am still afraid, I'm going to do it anyway, because then I'm on the same page as the few who are actually overcoming their crap and doing it. Getting off of the page of the many who are not doing anything to inspire anybody to do anything, because everybody already knows how to go nowhere. Make a decision to get off the page of the many who are not telling the world and get on the page of the few who are telling the entire world. Because you're going to see it through regardless of what you've done in your past, okay? How great is your story going to be where you can tell people, look, this was my past. Anytime it got tough, I quit. Made a decision one day, see it through, I saw it through, look at me now. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? That'd be pretty cool. So just tell everybody, because you made that decision. And if you're still not going to tell the entire world what your decisions are, if you're not even going to make the decisions and then tell the entire world, then go back to your vision. Why are your decisions? Why are they so important? Why? Why does it matter? Who cares if your goals come true or not? Why is it so important to you? Build that up, man, because if you don't have a big enough reason why your goals, your decision is so important, then your fears are going to consume you. Your insecurities are going to rule over you and ruin your life and rob you from helping anybody. And that's not good because that is ego protection and that is a deadly, dangerous, bastardly thing. So get out of that business. Build your vision up. Your vision has to be bigger than your fears and your insecurities. Your vision even has to be bigger than the mystery of the unknown because you're going to get hit with a phone call at some point and it's like either that tough news or your vision is going to win. So you better build that puppy up pretty big. Again, goes back to most people won't. That's fine. Very few people will. That's fine too. Just you got to ask yourself, do you want what most people got or do you want what very few people have? Think about that. So make that decision. Build your vision up so that you're going to tell the entire world and not keep it to yourself. And then here's the most fun part where most people absolutely will not see it through. Figure it out. Once you've made that decision, you tell the world, and now you're acting feverishly, actionable stuff. You're going to get feedback right away like wham, bam. It might just slap you across the face. I don't know how pleasant or pleasant it might be. But you're going to get feedback. That's going to let you know immediately where some of your gaps are. How exciting is that? Now you know what you gotta learn, right? The great thing about gaps is that you can close them. And as you close those gaps, you move forward. You actually get results, tangible results that gives you even more intangible results with like your confidence and your self-esteem and things like that. How cool is that? What other gaps happen? Maybe you've got some emotional immaturity. Let's get real. All of us are emotionally immature. All of us. Not everyone's going to admit it. I'm emotionally immature. Everybody's emotionally immature. We're just at different stages of our life, different points of our maturity. So get in wherever you're at, emotionally mature, and let that process last, forever on this experience. These gaps they're going to be skill gaps. You're going to realize you don't know how to do something. Maybe your communication with other people sucks. Maybe everyone you talk to fights with you and you've always said, oh, people are just stupid. No, maybe your communication is stupid. So shrink your ego enough to realize that. Remember that every problem in your life, every fight, every whatever, you've been at the center of all of it, regardless of what other people are doing. Regardless if they're stupid or not stupid, it doesn't matter. Your communication probably sucks. Everybody's does. So, learn how to communicate better with people. Learn more about people than you do whatever the goal is, and you'll be unusually successful at that goal because everything is made up of people. Everything. Everything is made up of people. Even the economy is people. It's all people driven. So that's like the blanket thing. I don't believe in blankets too much except for cuddling, but otherwise, like blanket statements, as far as blanket statements go, this is about one of the only ones that's actually true. The better you become at communicating and connecting with people, the more unusually successful you're going to be, period. And most people will not put their focus in on that. But it goes back to, do you want to be like most people, or do you want to be like the very few? Get better at communicating, build those skills up, and your emotional immaturity. And as you're out there, figuring it out and taking action, and these gaps become recognized because everything is feedback. Close those gaps through daily personal growth and development. Get the books, the audio, go to the classes, seminars, whatever you need to fill those gaps. Because if you don't fill those gaps, then you're not moving forward. That's just the way that it is. A lot of you, most people, quit when the going gets tough. They don't figure it out. And it's like, how stupid and self-sabotaging is that? Those gaps exist as leverage for you to close them to move forward and actually get results. So rejoice that as soon as you get started, you can expect feedback in terms of, oh, I gotta learn this because I suck at that, so I gotta get those skills and get this maturity here so I can close that gap and move forward. And then you'll have new gaps, and it's great. You graduate to a higher quality of gaps, and this is an ongoing process until, your body turns cold and you stop breathing. How cool is that? So learn to love that, like yesterday, or today if you didn't yesterday, but not tomorrow, because tomorrow sucks. Tomorrow is promised to no one, and procrastination is the cornerstone of all poverties. That is one of my favorite philosophical notes to give you right now. Well, I hope this helps. I really hope this helps. Another extra tip I just thought of it. Be so freaking busy, especially if you're fearful. Be so busy you no longer have time to think. but you better be organized, otherwise that could cause more problems. But if you're organized and you're fearful, be so busy that you no longer have time to think, therefore you can't be fearful. You can't let insecurities rule you or rip off everybody that you were supposed to move. And if you don't know how to become organized, gap, skill gap, anybody can learn it. Time management, create more free time, get organized, to-do lists, priorities, just go through that deal. It's important. All right, if you got value from this, you might like my website. You just might. Thousands of pieces of content. My website, by the way, is fireyourboss.xyz, not .com. That's different. My website is fireyourboss.xyz. Just go there, thousands of pieces of content. I don't have a job, don't want a job, never have a job again. I work for free, and I love saying it, so I do. I work for free. And what else was I going to say? Oh, pull from it whatever you need, opt into whatever you want. All to do with health, healing, happiness, wellness, philanthropy, lots of philanthropy, freedom, including financial freedom, because the truly rich measure their wealth by their time, not their money. But we recognize there is a relationship between the kind of money you make, passive, and freedom, versus job money and slavery. It is what it is. And if you know somebody who'd like this, click the little share button. Like it if you wish, comment if you wish. Click the share button if you'd like to perpetuate this message, if you feel it's worthwhile. If it's worthy and you know somebody, share it. And fireyourboss.xyz. Thanks to everybody for making it all the way to the end. I will be making my next video very soon. This is spiritual gangster stuff. I hope you appreciate it. And until the next video, make it a freaking amazing day. Make a decision. Tell the world. Figure it out. And as you become more successful, you can benefit more people in direct alignment and proportion with the success you create, depending on the goals that you set for yourself. Bye for now.